Hello, welcome to video 2, and this we're going to be looking at how to set up your auto DJ. How do you upload your content? How do you schedule the content? How do you create a playlist so that the radio will be playing 24/7? Now, if you have not watched the first video, I want to encourage you to first go back and watch that on how do you access your account, because if you have not been able to access your account, you won't be able to understand what we are doing. All right, the first video we already logged in, and then I have explained to you what all these represent. I've explained to you all these. Now we have gotten to the point where we need to set up our auto DJ. Now, auto DJ is simply representing automatic DJ. Just like a normal DJ, that is disc jogger that plays the content. So what you want to have on the radio, this is where you operate it. The first thing on the auto DJ I want to talk about is the playlist. Let me start from the playlist. What is a playlist? A playlist is simply a list of what you want to have play. A playlist is a list of what you want to have play. So the way the radio works is that it has what we call a playlist. That is where you have already assembled what you want to play, maybe per time or per schedule or continuously. You can also break your playlist like a folder, a playlist like a folder. So whatever you put into that folder, you can put a command on it on how you want it to run. Let me start with that. Now, by default, the control panel comes with about 5 ready-made playlists, but I do recommend that you can delete them and set your own so that you can customize yours the way you want. So I'm going to delete 3 of them. Number 1, I'm deleting the one they call Weekly Top 10 Countdown. It's simply a folder whereby it helps to identify that whatever I put into this folder, this is what it is designed to do. Okay, so now we are left with 2. Now what does it mean? Number 1, the heavy rotation, which is still what they have put there by default. What it represents is that whatever they put into the heavy rotation is designed to play heavily. That means they want it to constantly play. When you click on heavy rotation, which is, remember, already made playlist, you can create your own, and we're going to create some today to see how it works. So they named it or titled it heavy rotation. You can change the title to whatever you want. Like you can call it continuous play. So you know that whatever you put in there, you want it to play continuously. After the title is whatever you want it to bear. You can change the title. You can give it any title you want. Under the starters, if you disable it, it's not going to be active, but ensure that it is enabled. Now, under the type, there are 4 types of playlist setting that is available on Centova Cast or this control panel. The first one is general rotation. What does general rotation stand for? General rotation stands for the playlist that will continuously play generally. It will play from it doesn't stop. You can time it when you want it to be active. It could be active from a particular time to another till a particular time. You can say it starts from 1 a.m. to, let's say, 6 a.m. So that means whatever you put into this continuous play folder, it's going to only play between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. You choose whatever time you want it to be active. But if you want it to be active 24 hours, you want to make sure that you put it at this. You don't select any time. So you choose nil to nil. So that means it's just going to be whatever you put inside this particular folder is going to be playing continuously, no stopping. When talk about the playback weight, is simply asking you how often do you want it to choose the content you put inside this folder. If you want it to choose more of what you put here, then you increase the playback weight. You can put it at 18, 20, that is more frequently, and then 1 is less frequently. But most often than not, I put it in the middle, or most times I choose 15. Now, the playlist details, how do you want it to play? Do you want it to play sequentially? That means it will play it in order, or you want it to play randomly. Randomly means it will choose by itself. It will choose whichever one it wants to play. So if you want it to play sequentially, you have arranged the content in a sequential format. So it will play number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. That is sequential. If it is random, it can play number 1, and then after number 1 it goes to number 10, and it comes to number 5. It chooses it automatically. And all this is under what we call general rotation. So remember, general rotation is to play what you have. It doesn't have schedule. It plays continuously. Number 2 type of playlist is what we call schedule, and this is very important. Schedule is what gives you the opportunity to be able to schedule a content to play at a particular time. So this kind of playlist or folder gives you the opportunity to be able to assign a particular time, a particular day, and a season to a playlist. Let's assume you want, maybe you have let's use music, for instance, that you want a particular content to be playing every Sunday by 10 a.m. every Sunday 10 a.m. So this is what you choose. You want to make sure you choose schedule. Schedule is the one that gives you opportunity to schedule. The scheduling may not be 100% perfect depending on what you have in your general rotation, and number 2, the time frame of the content. Now let's assume you schedule something to play from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You have to ensure that whatever you put into it is maximum 1 hour. If it is more than 1 hour, it most often than not want to play it to the end before it kicks in the next content for the next time. But you can actually do some few adjustment here to help. So let's assume I want something to be playing every Sunday. Schedule dates when I want the schedule to be activated. So I choose as at the date of this recording, what time of the day do I want this to be playing? So I said 10 a.m. So you choose your time, the time you want it to be playing. Then how do I want to be playing? Weekly, one time, daily, monthly, or yearly. So I say I want something to be playing every Sunday, so that is weekly. Then I will choose the day. So every Sunday 10 a.m. play whatever I put inside this particular folder. Then how do I want it? Do I want it to play sequentially? Do I want it to play in order? I want it to select one from the track. Now if you do a playlist that you want anything you put into the folder to play from a time to a time, you can choose either randomly or sequentially. But if you only want it to play one out of everything you put there, then make sure you choose play only one randomly selected track. So inside that folder you might have up to 10 songs, but you just want it to play one every Sunday, or a message, or a teaching, or a preaching, or whatever you have, or a discussion, or a show. You want to play only one of it, or you want to play all of it. All right. Interruptible is asking you that if this thing is playing and another one is scheduled to start at a time whereby it has not finished playing, do you want it to interrupt this, or you want it to play to the end? That is where I was talking about ensuring that your content fits to the time. So you can choose that if another one is supposed to start by 11 a.m. and this one is still playing by 11:01, stop this one and then let the one that is designed for 11 a.m. commence. If you want it to stop after a particular number of minutes, you can also indicate. But if you want it to play to completion, ensure that you don't put a minute here, because if the content is you put in is going to last for 80 minutes and you say it should play for 60 minutes, once it's 60 minutes, it's going to stop, and then that means the content is not going to play till the end. So once you do all your adjustment and setup, you click on save. So with that, you have prepared your playlist, when you want it to play, how you want it to play, and then that's it. So you can always create as many playlists as possible. Now let's create one, and I'll show you how it works. So let's say you want to have teachings. This is designed for teachings. You choose it, or a particular person. If you have multiple shows on your radio, you can create playlist for everybody or for every show. So this is teaching. Make sure it is enabled. Now I want to use schedule. Remember that I said schedule gives you opportunity to have it play at a particular time, and you can make all your playlists to be scheduled playlist if you want to have perfect timing on your radio. So you are telling that 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. whatever I put here, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. whatever I put here, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. whatever I put here. So you can always do that. And that makes the radio to be perfect. So schedule time, I choose when I want this playlist to be effective. Schedule time, I want this to play every 1 p.m. So I choose 1 p.m. Repeat daily. So whatever I put into this teaching is going to play one content every day once it is 1 p.m. So I want it to play only one selected, because in this I'm going to have numerous teachings there. I can have up to 100 teachings there, but I want it to be playing one every day by 1 p.m. So if I don't choose play one randomly, that means I'm telling it to play all of them, and that means that any other thing I do, it might want to override it. So I said yes, terminate if by any reason the content I have there is more than 1 hour. So if the next one is supposed to start by 2 p.m., just terminate whatever is playing here and then let that one kick in. So I save. That there is how to schedule. You can schedule as many content as you want. Now let me show you another one. Maybe I want to have jingles that say this jingle should play after certain particular number of content, or after a particular minute. So that is where I choose interval. Interval is something that plays at interval. So if I choose interval, I said whatever I put into this playlist, play them every 10 minutes or every 30 minutes. So every 30, if it is 30 minutes, I choose minute. If it is after every two song, that means once you play 2 content, you play whatever I put here, and then it goes back to the content. So but I love to use the minute thing if it is jingle, so that here, let's say every one hour, no matter what is playing on the radio, once that 1 hour comes, you will play this jingle. You know, jingles are always short ones. You can also use this for songs if your radio is predominantly more of messages or discussion, so you want songs to be coming in between. Or if your radio is more for songs, you can have the song be playing and then you want some jingles or some announcement to be going in between. So you choose the not when you want it to play, and then always choose one random, so you can only choose one content from the many that you put. Unless you only have one content in that thing, that is when you say you should play all. And then you make sure you click on save. Whatever you do, make sure you click on save. So remember, you can always have as many playlists as possible. And then the immediate playlist is simply saying that I want whatever I put here to play immediately. So once you activate it, it will wait for whatever is currently playing on the radio to stop, and then whatever you put in the immediate playlist, it will kick in at the time you put it in. All right, so that is all about playlist. I encourage you to watch this again. Make sure you understand how the playlist works, because the playlist is really what controls your radio. Then before I talk about the media, I need to talk about the file. Now the file is where you upload content onto the radio, and by content it simply means what you want to have play on the radio. When you click on the file, you will see a platform like this that is showing you return, name, new folder, upload. You can create folder for what you want to upload. Let's say I want to upload music, and I want to make sure that all I put inside this folder is music. So you see, I just created a music folder. If I want to upload music in there, I double click on it so that I make sure that it goes into the music folder, and you will see it checked here. And then from there I click on upload, click on select file. Now you have to look for where you have the music or the content on your computer. It has to be on your computer or your hard drive or something connected to the computer you are using. Now all these in this folder, all these are music. So I click on it. I can select multiple. You can actually select multiple, and in case you don't know how to select multiple, hold on the first one, press down the shift button, and then click on the last place you want. So it's going to start uploading them. You will see the file progress. You see it moving, and if it has uploaded anyone, it will show how many has been uploaded. This is the overall progress. You will also see it showing processing. These ones are queued, waiting for this to finish. After this finish, it will move to the next one. Now I need to let you know that this radio can only accept MP3. So make sure that your content is in MP3 format. If it is not in MP3 format, it will give you error and it will not upload it. You see, it has uploaded the first one. It told us 2 files already uploaded, complete. Once it's complete, it's going to take it off the queue. Now, in case you have content that is not in MP3 format, maybe it's in WAV or any other format, make sure you convert it to MP3. You can go to this website, media.io. It is free, online platform where you can convert whatever format you have. You can convert MP4 to MP3, WAV, MOV to any other format. So convert to MP3. You can also use it to convert videos too. So make sure you convert it. Select on the file. When you select the file, click on convert. It will convert it to MP3. Then you can now upload it. All right. See, it shows that 7 files have been uploaded. Overall progress, everything is. So once it finishes uploading, it will clear off this place and show you that nothing to upload. Then you click on close. Once you click on close, you will see all your contents that has been uploaded right inside the folder that you have it uploaded into. So that is how to upload. You can upload as many as possible, because what plays on the radio is what you have uploaded onto the server. So I have my music folder. Everything I uploaded is there. And if you don't want to use a folder, you can simply just upload on the main page. Once you click on file, you will see this is the main page. You can upload there. Let me upload some few more things. You can always upload, and you need to have internet connection for you to be able to upload. So I'm uploading some few more content, so that the more content you have on the radio, the more content can be played. So once you click on upload, it's going to upload everything. While you are uploading, if you see any error, it's either that file is not in MP3 format or that file is corrupted. So make sure that it is in MP3 format. MP3. If it is not, convert it to MP3. That is what plays on the radio. Okay, so once this is uploaded, the next thing to do, which is the final thing, is now to assign the content into the playlist. You know, we have created playlists. Playlist is like the house where we want the content to be playing from. Now, the content, for it to be played, it has to be in the server. And that's what we are doing. We are uploading it onto the cloud, into the server. So that is what makes the radio to play 24/7. Your recorded content is uploaded, and you have assigned it to the playlist or the folder where you want it to play from. So you see, all these are the ones I just uploaded. Note, it will show you the date that you uploaded it and the size of the file. It will show you the date. It will show you the title. These are the titles of what I uploaded. So that is how to upload your content to the server. The final thing, and now what we uploaded is not going to play. It's just going to be in a place like a reservoir, like a safe. So it's right there in the safe. If we want it to be playing, we have to move it into the playlist. We have to ensure that what you have on your server is inserted into or moved into the playlist where you want it to play from. And to do that, you click on media. Remember, playlist is to create a place, like a folder, a room where you want it to play from. File is to be able to upload. Then media is where you drag or move what you have uploaded into where you want it to play from. Once you click on media, every time you click on media, always ensure that you go click here, follow this, click on options, and then browse by folders. Browse by folders, so that it will open up all the folders and all the content that is right inside of it. On this left side, you will see all the playlists you have created. These are the playlists that we did, the continuous play, the jingles, and the teaching, and this one we left. So these are the playlists. Remember how you have created the playlist. Some of them are scheduled, some of them are general, some of them are interval, some of them are. So if I want this radio to be predominantly teaching, and I want songs or music to be playing at interval, I will move my music. You can always select multiple. Click on the first one, hold the shift key, click on the last one, and then what you do is to drag. Drag is to move. Drag. Drag. So I want the music to be playing at interval. Once you drag, how do you know it enters? It will show you the green box, and then you release it. You will see it will show an increase in the timing. It will show an increase in the timing. So that's how you move into the playlist. You drag the content. Now these are messages. I want to move all of them also into the continuous play. What you do is to drag. When you are dragging, you hold down the content and you move your cursor or your mouse to wherever you want it to be. So, and you release it. So you see it has changed the time. Also, it has increased the number of content in, and that's all you need to do. So once you have created your playlist, you have already programmed your playlist how you want it to play. If you want it to be scheduled, if you want it to be continuous, if you want it to be at interval. And then you want to make sure you upload content using the file. And after you upload content, come to the media. The media is where you move your content into your playlist. Very important. File is to upload your content, and once you upload it, it will save it or store it there. Playlist is the list of what you want to see play. It's like a home where you store and you move your content to. Media is the place, the middle. That's why it's in the middle. Is the intermediary between the file and the playlist. And whenever you click on your media, this is what you see. Always go to option and browse by folder. Then it will open up everything. And that's where you drag. You can drag one by one. Drag. Remember, drag into your playlist. And then once it enters this playlist, it begins to play at the time you have scheduled it or however you have programmed your playlist. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question, you can send an email. We'll definitely reply. But watch this video again. If you don't understand, watch it again. The step is a step-by-step analysis of tutorial of how you can operate your radio. Once more, thank you for choosing PowerCast host. We do appreciate you. Till I come your way again, have a great time.